welcome to another episode of The Road to the 2022 USA Games, a Good Vibes special series. So I know last week I didn't post an episode because one I had USA Games training camp, which went very well. Orientation went well, of course, and also training went well. So good news, I have my official events selected, which are both 100 for individually 100-yard breaststroke and freestyle, and I'll be the breaststroke leg for the 4x50 yard medley relay. So if you're not familiar with the medley relay, that the breaststroke leg is the second leg of the relay, the comparative for that. But overall, training camp went well. I actually bonded very well with my teammates and the coaches, and it was kind of fun. I think, we're called H2O Wizards. I think we should really be calling ourselves the Fun Bunch, honestly. But it was a fun and exciting time to do that. And since training camp went so well, it gave me some time to think about some other things as well. I'm thinking about it because I'm like, one, we're almost close to having our shirt done and everything. And so I'm hoping to have that also go on the show one day once we order them, of course. But also, I will be eventually wearing my team jersey shirt once that comes in as well. In which for round one of that's already officially closed up, but round two we open up in February of next year, of course. And everything's going well, actually. I think this week I've sort of focused more on working on my freestyle because I kind of need to focus on it a bit more, honestly. And I know freestyle is not one of my stronger. It's not. It is my second strongest stroke. It's not considered my best stroke compared to breaststroke as it is, but it's getting better. I think getting training from my friend Frank, who's also a friend of Tori's as well, and he's also one of our coaches as well. And hopefully to get in some training sessions with our former head coach of our swim program. Be great to get some in with her as well. But I think looking at it, things are going well and such. But in aspects of training wise, yes, I still keep running, of course, and I'm actually preparing to do a virtual turkey trot. And maybe I'm actually heavily considering doing the MCM turkey trot virtually because I want to get the Distinguished Participant 2021. Obviously, I feel like I want to earn it, obviously. But I'm also looking at other options for turkey trots as well to consider as well that are pretty cool as well. And that's important as well to notice too. So if you look at it, I'm staying healthy that way as well. I'm at a lot of resistance band workouts into my routines as well. I'm obviously still doing my 15-minute addresses for work, which are constantly always changing every week, and it's kind of fun to know that those are going well. And these are just going very well. And you might find this interesting, but I was looking on Etsy because I was looking for a George Mason face mask, which I found. But I was curious if they had any swim masks, and I came across a Etsy store that has a lot of stuff on swimming. I'm like, ooh, we totally need to see what some of the stuff we could use for USA Games and such. So I just sent it to the assistant coach, and she's like, do we get gifts for that? And I said, I honestly don't know because I never have been on a Team Virginia team before, nor I don't know what the thing is, but it'd be kind of cool just to give someone like a goggle case because goggle cases are very useful and such. In which I actually had to send stuff to the team as well on if you want to get like certain swim gear, which I go to swimoutlet.com or go to an actual swim store, but swimoutlet.com is like my go-to place, obviously, for things because I love what they have. They have a lot of good products and such. So I also need to buy a few things there too eventually as well. But everything's going pretty well for training camp and such, and I think looking forward to these next few months because I'm obviously preparing to get better for USA Games and such. And I think I'll give you an update in 2 weeks' time because I feel like doing this series on a bi-weekly basis is going to be more effective. It keeps you more up to date on how things are going and allows you to also realize that sometimes I have to focus more on my training than doing the show, obviously. But that's a good thing to say though because training is very important as well for everyone for USA Games. And I'm really looking forward to Orlando and such. And just want to thank everyone thus far in this journey. And I did want to remind you that the Good Vibes Season 6 is coming around the corner. I'm probably going to be considering like a one episode a week deal because that might be a more effective way of getting the show. And it'd be a cooler way to do it because one, it means I can keep you guys up to date as much and it allows me to actually figure out what I wanted to say during that week and such. So, but that's the good news. Season 6 of Good Vibes is coming. But it's also going to be coinciding with this series as well. So I just want to learn you all that the road to the 2022 USA Games special series is still going. And this is a pretty good thing. So I lost track what episode count on, but I believe I'm here 11 or 12. I believe it's officially 12. I can always double check for you, and I'll write that in the description, obviously, for you. So, but thank you again for all tuning in, and I hope to see you again in 2 weeks' time for another update on my journey to the road to USA Games 2022 in Orlando, and I hope to see you again in 2 weeks, everyone. Bye, everyone.